Hi guys! Jake and Marisa back again for more live reactions to
Kaitou Sentai Patranger
versus Keisatsu Sentai Patranger. Keisatsu. Getting better.
Lupinranger.
Alright. So, ready for our second outing. We're doing our early morning watch again.
I had to work on a Tuesday.
Which is annoying.
Yeah.
Especially considering that Tuesday
Was our 12-year dating anniversary.
Yeah.
Which is weird to celebrate even though we're married, but we've only been married for 2 years and we've been dating for 12.
Yep. And as you pointed out, it was also 4 years since we got engaged.
Yep.
So I like that we get the 2-phase anniversary. I like it. We got one in February, we got one in August.
Nail polish should not be sideways.
Probably not.
I stood up. It's all good.
Okay. But yeah, so we just ended up we were going
to go see the Shape of Water and eat.
Yeah, but instead we just had a quiet evening at home and watched Logan on demand.
And
Such a romantic movie. Just like The Shape of Water.
If you haven't seen it yet, I recommend it.
Yeah, this is very good.
It was very good.
Especially the little girl is very good.
She was amazing.
Oh, yes.
She could really act.
Yeah.
Like, because she doesn't talk much. So, like, she's
It's
acting
all
here.
Yeah, she's very, very good.
And she's communicating very well without speaking.
Yeah. And then when she does speak, she's also still very good.
Yes. But I think it's a measure of talent to be able to act without speaking.
Yeah. Yeah.
And she can.
Yeah.
So when she's acting without speaking, that really shows you how good she is.
Yep. Anyway, but that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about some Sentai. Last time we introduced the new Sentai series focusing primarily on the Lupinrangers, but I think what? Oh no, I didn't turn off the heat.
Okay.
Yeah, you can do that. But where we...
So I thought I heard it gearing up to start.
Where we left things off, the Patrangers had just morphed for the first time, so...
So we're probably going to have more Patranger focus this episode.
Yeah, so let's check that out.
With
episode 2 of...
Kaitou Sentai Lupinranger.
This is Keisatsu Sentai Patranger. Global police chase after them. Magical sound. Ari, Toma, and Umika. Lupin.
Interdimensional criminals.
Yes. Oh, okay. Here we go. We get to see. Oh, okay. Seriously. Oh
Yep.
my.
Seriously. And they're taking you by force.
Apparently.
They have very chunky boots.
Everything's moving so fast I can...
Relative to the Lupinrangers.
No, they seem to be the same boot design.
Oh, okay. Then it's just Pink Lupinranger who has... Pink Patranger.
He's like, oh, we've got, like, strength and stuff now.
Then it's just Pink Patranger. Who has the same style as the boys, whereas Pink Lupinranger is wearing heels. Yellow Lupinranger is wearing heels. Or at least she was last time we saw her more. She's too far away right now.
Yeah, she probably does not have them in the
combat scenes.
Yeah, in the wide shots. What? Oh my. Bullets. He just shot him in the butt.
But her boots look like something more like what Root and Shaw would wear. You know, where it's like heels, but you could...
Oh, you can't beat him yet. You've got to get the piece of the collection out.
Yeah, you do. Not stilettos or anything, just boots with heels. Boot heels.
Yeah, you guys were the ones who butted in. Yeah. To be fair, they did kind of have the situation under control before you came crashing in.
I think their Zords are going to be... Yep, here they go.
Yep, away they go. Oh, they're getting their Zords out
But
too.
here's the thing. How are cars going to chase planes?
On the ground.
Yeah, but the planes can go, like,
Yeah.
places that don't have roads.
I guess we'll see.
Wild attack impacts?
Not gonna do it. Oh, here we go.
Okay, opening credits for the first time.
Yeah. We haven't learned the theme song yet, so we're not going to sing along, but we can at least comment on the new credits.
Lupin.
Yeah.
Lupin. What on earth was that orange thing?
I'm not quite sure yet. Yeah, search.
Police. Okay, apparently she really likes stuffed animals.
Yeah. Okay.
And then... What is that orange thing?
Yeah. I'm not sure yet, but I think we'll be meeting it. So, from what I understand...
It's a duet.
Yeah. So this is going to be interesting for us to do.
Yeah,
this is gonna
clearly you're going to do the Patranger part, and I'm going to do the Lupinranger part. So you're on red, and I'm on blue.
Well, I think, if you listen carefully, one's male, one's female. So we'll figure out which one's which may take a little... Because I can't tell right now.
Oh no, the guy has Lupinranger.
Sorry, hon.
That means I have to sing Patranger?
It's okay.
I like the Lupinrangers better.
I know. You've made that very, very clear.
Okay, I'll sing the Patranger part.
Yeah.
Because the girl sings it.
Unless you really want me to try and sing a girl's part. I don't think you want that.
No, because you don't know how to take things into different octaves.
I can take them to lower.
You would have to take it to a lower octave. The thing of it is that sometimes you'll take it down by a third, and then everything sounds like it's in a minor key.
Yep. He's like panicking. It's kind of... Oh, wow. There we go. Oh, this is a fun scene.
It is, but the Lupinranger should really have this in the bag. What the?
Oh, they each have little modifier weapons.
Yeah,
for their vehicles,
hers is like something that punches all the way up into the sky.
It seems to be like an extendable baton, just like the green was like
a baton that was a cannon.
Yeah.
But the thing of it is that, physically speaking,
oh yeah,
hers is completely implausible. As it gets that long, the weight of it would just go ka-donk.
Well, it kind of started to.
And lift her car in the air. What?
Okay, so I guess that is the turbo booster thing. It's time for Mario Kart.
Okay, I'm not the only one who was thinking that. Good.
Okay, yeah, that thing goes super fast apparently when he charges it up. Oh,
stop.
My. Oh.
Green is blowing up a bridge.
And pink turned it into a ramp. Oh yeah, you Patrangers, you are not really selling yourself as yourselves as the good guys here. You know.
You missed. So not only did you take out a major highway, you also didn't catch the bad guys. The Patrangers are terrible.
Patrangers, you're not selling yourselves at the moment. She's like, this is actually kind of interesting. It has to be them, or else...
No, he said it has to be them who take out the ganglers.
That's interesting.
So they can't just collect the pieces, they also have to defeat the monsters. They can't leave the defeating of the monsters up to the police.
Okay, so then we need to find that missing gangler.
Especially not with blonde hair.
Stolen gems. Oh, okay. That's right, because it was also robbing the jewelry store. To destroy the rest of the city. That's our promise. Alright. Yeah, it did. He did do. That's right. He did burn down the place that he was robbing.
Yeah.
But you guys did destroy a major highway and various other property. Like, what's up with the cops doing all the property damage?
I don't know. But I mean, I guess their excuse with the bridge is it was closed anyway.
I guess. Ooh, flashback. What's Kaitou remember in here?
Shoving a guy into an alley so that he knocks over a box of red beanbags.
Bro.
Oh, it was his brother.
What was his brother? His brother was killed by ganglers?
Okay, so it was actually a box of rose petals, just so that this could be a dramatic scene.
Whoa. That's not great. They each had someone. Oh wow! This was a major attack. There were a bunch of people who got frozen, and it looks like those people did.
His fiance.
Oh. I'm guessing a friend. That's awful. The whistle is the gangler. Some sort of ice gangler. And this was how they met Kogre. Apparently, I guess the Lupin collection can bring back the people who were killed. Okay. Alright. So they've been doing this for a year.
And it looks like they've kind of agreed not to wish specifically for their person, but for all the people lost in that attack.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter if one of them falls. That's why they're okay with dying.
Well, I think also they could all, if they're specific enough with the wish, they could probably bring each other back too.
That too. But someone has to make it, or no one will.
So I wonder if they were fancy thieves before this, or not. Because if they weren't, then it's like, why these three specific people?
I don't think they were, and...
well, I assume there were other people who lost people in the attack.
Right.
Considering how many people were frozen. Snazzy topics. But yeah, we'll attempt to start singing along next week, now that we've had a chance to see the opening credits a little bit.
And realize it's a duet.
Yeah, I think I'd heard that somewhere. And so this is going to be pretty challenging.
You're going to have to bring up your lyrics on your phone. I'll be on my phone, because if I have to lean in, if we have to lean into each other to read the, we're not going to be able to.
Yeah, that's a good point. We'll need to practice.
Especially you.
Bah.
Otherwise you're going to get sucked into my line.
By the way, remember what I was saying before about the swords?
Mm-hmm.
Did you see how they function?
You have the lighter rack. No, I didn't, because I was patting her on the head.
See?
Oh, I see.
They're grabbers. Oh, do we get a full morph sequence now?
I think so.
Patranger. Yep, there we go. They get a straight tie instead of a bow tie. I do like the shoulder pads flying on there. There you go. Patron-san. Alright, so now they get to be useful now that the Lupinrangers already have the piece of the Lupin collection.
I wonder if they have, if the Patrangers have an equally compelling reason to be fighting for the Lupin collection and the Ganglers.
With them, it seems to be a bit more part of their sense of duty.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got their piece of the Lupin collection. If you guys wanna, if you guys are so set on fighting the Ganglers, go for it. Oh,
Didn't they just agree they couldn't do that?
Well, I think it was more of a pride thing about that. I think it
Yokai!
I think that...
What?
They've got super megaphones, just like the Lupinrangers have their clutchers.
Refusal to comply, strike!
That's adorable.
Because their swords are police batons.
Yep. So we got the clutcher blades and the megaphone batons. Or however, whatever the names are for the things. Whoosh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Making sure the wish comes true is more important than the revenge.
Oh, no. I get it.
Oh. Interesting. They've got an extra piece.
Good striker?
Oh wow. Oh, this is a thing. For the common good. This is crazy. Patron Union. Nice.
Okay. No, I think he's doing this because he saw the other Red Ranger making that promise to the family.
Yeah, they have their own promise to fulfill.
And he wants to let him fulfill his promise.
He's like,
Yeah, what the fudge indeed!
like, this is really weird. We're all one person now. They've got a pretty fancy mention. Okay, let's see how this works. Hey! Don't touch, I'll sue. Something smells sweaty. It's pretty great. Ooh. Oh, she's got a nice little song of her own. This is interesting. Okay, so apparently her piece of the Lupin collection allows her to you healing bullets that make them giant. I like her little solo song there. Whoosh. All right, so let's see.
The girl always winds up with a hovercopter.
Not always. You're just thinking of the bunny copter from Go Busters.
Yeah, I am.
That's the only other time that I can think of it. Oh.
And it was also yellow.
Yeah. Hey. The little, Okay, so this thing is a rogue. Okay. So yeah, it can be shot off the top or off the bottom, I guess. There we go. Let's steal victory. Thief combination time.
Oh! Not only does it merge people, it forms the basis of Megazord.
Yep. Ooh, nice. Ooh, I like their little cockpit modifier thing.
Nice.
That's pretty cool. So they're really playing with those combination locks.
Way cooler than platforms. That's all I gotta say.
Oh yeah. We've had enough of the platform cockpits.
Yeah.
Oh, these do nice little whooshy whooshies. Nice. And whoosh. Huh. That's cool. Lupinranger. Oh, they finally split apart. There we go. And yeah, we got bow ties versus straight. There it is. Good striker. Okay. So yeah, this thing appears to be
it lives in the little black car.
So it looks like we only get one Megazord at a time at the moment.
Yeah, because you need Good Striker to make one.
Yeah. Which, hopefully later we'll get another piece like Good Striker so that we can actually have Megazord versus Megazord.
Okay, we're going heavy on the CG this year.
Yeah, or, well, at the very least for this sequence. A lot of times they'll do heavier CG in the first battle, and then it becomes a little bit more standardized after that, because they want to make a big splash. Whoosh!
Hey! They're definitely doing every bit as much property damage as the Patranger.
That's true, that's true. They're evening things out now. And they are just wrecking the city.
See, I like it when the Megazord can move. Which seems to be a CG thing. Usually it cannot move.
Yeah, if you really want to love a lot of mobility.
The puppet looks a little constipated at the moment.
They apparently can just summon a giant gun thing. That is pretty intense. That is, that's a little intense.
Rapid fire, down you go shot.
Yep. Oh, that's right. They're competing to be who gets to be the next boss.
Sorry, my boss battle music is going off at just the right
fast. One less gangler.
That it is.
So, Good Striker's interesting.
I'm more of a freak.
Oh, apparently the nickname is Goody.
Oh no.
Oh, they found them.
Or maybe they're just here for curry.
I think they might just be here for curry. They don't know what they look like yet. But the pot? Dramatic. Dramatic.
Table for 3.
Or are they just going to leave it off there? Okay.
Oh no, pink putty.
Yep. Okay, we get to meet Pat Kaiser next time. Oh, they've got gonna have some sort of double thing. As if we didn't have enough written. If we didn't have enough counterpart rangers already. Alright, so I guess this wasn't as much of a focus on Patrangers as I thought it was going to be.
I mean, it did have the Patrangers doing that combination thing.
Yeah,
But it looks like the Lupinrangers may also be our
primary team.
Yeah.
With the Patrangers being secondary. Hopefully the Patrangers get further development as we go along. Because right now they are...
Pretty two-dimensional.
They're not tremendously helpful in the situation. I mean, they did take out the monster on the ground, but that was really only because the Lupinrangers kind of backed out and let them.
Also, you know, they destroyed a highway.
They did destroy a highway.
Which, I mean, if the Lupinrangers destroyed a highway, I'd be like, well, they're bad guys. Bad guys, relatively. They're thieves.
Yeah.
But your police probably should not be blowing up your highway.
Yeah.
Just a thought. And again, police have been doing a lot of things they shouldn't lately.
So that ref... Yeah, I don't know. Now that Go Busters is getting adapted, I'm now wondering, like, where that leaves everything else. So, like, now I'm looking at Lupinranger versus Patranger and thinking, could this get adapted too? I don't know. Cause
do they know things? Sorry.
Yeah. Do they know things? What do they know? Let's find out.
Too much Bojack.
But yeah, like that rapid fire attack and the use of bullets is one of those things that I'm not sure how that would play in an American adaptation.
Well, it's not Disney anymore, so...
True.
Disney were the ones who were like, no, we must turn them into laser pellets.
Yeah, that's true.
They caught laser pellets in their hand and dropped them?
Yes, because that's how lasers work. With pellets of laser. Physical laser.
So, the wave-particle duality is being taken very seriously there.
Yeah. But yeah, this literally basically summoned like a giant machine gun thing, which was a little crazy. Just like bang. Also, they blew up so much of the city.
Yeah.
They blew up a lot of the city during that fight.
Yeah.
More than usual, it felt like.
This is one of those times where I feel like someone should have some Evangelion-like consequences.
I feel like it'll get toned down with future fights.
Shinji,
like
you really need to take out that many buildings.
You can't have that much. You can't have that much damage every Zord battle. You know, unless we're talking Megas XLR, where they just destroyed New Jersey every episode.
What?
That show is amazing.
They destroyed New Jersey every episode.
Yep, pretty much. It was basically a pair of idiots end up with a giant robot from the future.
And destroy New Jersey every week.
Well, they fight like giant monsters and everything, but then at the end of every episode, they're like, "We won!" and they just zoom out, and it's just rubble everywhere. That show played on so many, like, cartoon and anime and, like, Power Ranger tropes and everything. I think I've shown you a clip at one point where they basically fought, like, a team that was a cross between Voltron and the Power Rangers.
Oh boy.
Because that team was convinced that they were evil because they were constantly destroying
New Jersey.
And then they ended up doing a robot combination, and it was not how robot combinations are supposed to work.
Oops. So yeah, Patranger.
Yes. They gotta tone down the aggression a little bit.
They really do.
Like I want to
like I say, if an ostensibly, outside the law team causes property damage, it's not as much of a big deal as when the police commit property damage, or even an ostensibly good civilian team. Like, for example, if the Dino Charge Rangers had regularly taken out buildings, that would have been a problem.
Yeah, but them destroying the entire planet, that wasn't.
I said regularly. The planet was just that one time.
Oh yeah, because you could totally destroy the planet again the following week.
It was back, wasn't it? That was messed up.
So messed up.
My point.
Yeah.
My point is that if anybody has an excuse for property damage, it is the explicitly criminal Rangers.
Yeah, I know.
And yet.
But yeah, no, I'm trying to like mostly because you've latched onto the Lupinrangers with like an iron grip. I'm trying to represent the Patrangers a little bit more, but they're not making it easy for me.
Well.
I will admit that their union was fun, though. That was
Lovely
a fun
smells.
thing.
Don't touch me on the suit.
I like how, just depending upon which part of them is facing the camera, that's the prominent personality. So that was cute and fun. So that they got that good thing going. And then Good Striker's just going to be a wild card, apparently.
He freaks me out a little.
He's a little bit of a weird guy.
He kind of reminds me of the Mandrake puppet from Magic Ranger. Not that he looks anything like the Mandrake puppet, it's just that for some reason Sentai sometimes needs a puppet.
Yeah, a little toothy grinned floppy puppet.
Yeah.
Just a little odd.
But I guess now we know what's that orange thing that we kept saying
it's
during
apparently
the opening credits.
I guess it's sort of the spirit of the main combiner mecha thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I am interested in seeing if we get another Good Striker later on, so that we can actually use both Megazords.
Good Striker and Bad Striker.
Or something, I don't know. But I'm sure we'll be getting more Zords as the show goes on. We'll probably get various mixing and matching. But yeah, just the idea of there being a base body Zord
that has to swap back and forth between the two teams
is an interesting concept.
Yeah, because it limits them to one mega at a time, at least at this point.
At this point. They get two different Megazords, but only one at a time. And I mean, we have been getting stuff like that over the years, and especially with Kyuranger and Kyuryuger, where you have that base,
and you could swap off.
And you swap off the arms, and in Kyuranger arms and legs, but generally that was the red base Zord, and instead they've got a whole separate base Zord that's independent, which is interesting.
He's a free agent.
Yeah. Which is fun. It's good to have.
I want to know what the fudge was translated from, because it actually said what the fudge. So here's the thing, like, did they...
I think...
because it's children...
Did they just yell Nani? I don't know.
I wasn't paying enough attention, but Nani would just be what, so I would expect them to translate it as what, exclamation point, question mark.
Maybe the fudge part was how they chose to translate the exclamation point, question mark. I
don't know. All I'm saying is that if there was a sentence there, I would love to know what the Japanese equivalent of fudge is, because it's not the Japanese equivalent of what fudge is a representative of, so it would be some sort of Japanese swear word that is kid-friendly. What is... But they don't even really have swear words. They have deliberately rude...
disrespectful modifiers. Or
something.
Yeah.
Like how calling someone a horrible,
Although one thing that
is kisama.
Yeah, one thing I found...
Which is just the wrongest of use.
Although that's not entirely true that they don't use swears, because at one point in Go Busters, Jin uses an American swear. Which is kind of hilarious.
What I was saying is the language doesn't really have bad words so much as it has bad versions of words.
Yeah. But we also established here that you apparently can't simply destroy the monster and then take the piece of the Lupin collection. You need to get it first.
You have to take it out first. I guess otherwise you might be destroying it along with the monster.
Yeah, I think that's the thing. I'm still getting the hang of the Gangler names, but the female Gangler who does the... that was a nice little teleport effect, too. Like, it almost felt like she was walking through a, like...
Stargate.
Or not even quite as sort of, but it was still kind of interesting how it sort of... It's almost as if the air was saran wrap, and she just walked in until it teared away.
Yeah,
which was really cool.
The thing of it is that the way she moves and the music just reminds me way too much of the Lady in the Mask from Little Nightmares.
Okay. Alright, yeah, I could see that.
Because the Little Nightmares lady has that song she's always humming.
Oh, that's right.
And it's just like, is it the masked lady from Little Nightmares? What's going on here?
I want to double check what the... Because I don't have the character names down yet. But I'm liking her character just by virtue of her style.
Her music?
Honestly, that, 30 seconds was awesome, just in terms of the style.
Do you know that's how they decided to make Root not just a one-time character?
Oh, because of her,
The leitmotif. They're like, we need to use that leitmotif again.
Yeah.
Sometimes the music is cooler than the character, which, in her first appearance, the music was.
Yeah.
And in this person's first appearance, the music was.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about the character yet, but she certainly does have some creepy music!
She has some creepy music with a great teleport, and that was, really unique, as far as you don't see something that's that drawn out for someone's arrival. And it was very nice and smooth, and I like that. Also, we got some serious pathos for the Lupinrangers this week.
Yes.
They just dove right into the tragic backstory, pretty quick out the gate.
Brother, fiance, and a bestie.
From the looks of things, yeah.
And, the thing of it is assuming that she is in fact a teenage girl.
Yeah.
Like, high school age girl.
Yeah.
Bestie is a big deal at that age.
That's true.
That's like your...
That's true.
And until you get your first boyfriend and start, or
Right.
girlfriend.
Right.
Until you start dating, your best friend is like your best friend.
Yeah.
I don't understand why this is, because I don't think dudes do that so much, where they have the one person who's the.
There's
Sometimes you'll call someone your best friend.
You'll have a Bulk and Skull kind of situation sometimes.
Yeah, but for some reason, best friend is a serious one-person moniker sometimes with teenage girls.
Yeah, it can be.
They grow out of it.
It can be with guys too. It's just I think a different sort of relationship.
Yeah.
Because I think teenage girls allow themselves to be a little bit more emotionally open.
I was going to say
with those relationships.
In general, allow themselves to be more emotionally open in friendships because.
Yeah.
I
I mean, guys can really care about their friends, but they're not going to express it in the same way.
They're not going to cry and put their head on their guy friend's shoulder.
Not usually.
Yeah, because that's a whole other thing, though.
Yeah.
That's
that's a culture thing.
I was gonna say that is a culture thing, because guys are being socialized that if they touch each other too much, they might be gay.
Right.
Whereas in some cultures you will see guys who are friends just sprawled out the same way that we see girls who are friends.
Right.
Laying on, someone's got their leg over someone else's lap, or they're just chilling.
Right.
Or even just buddy, because friendship, physical contact is not inherently a sex thing.
Right.
But we make it one for dudes.
Yeah.
Which is sad, because everybody needs a hug.
Hugs. Oh.
But then guys only get hugs if they have, someone to date. And then single guys don't get any hugs, and that's the worst.
Yeah. So yeah, it's fun second outing. A little bit of a darker second outing. It does look like we will be going a little bit darker out the gate for this one. In terms of,
everybody's dead.
Well, in terms of tone for the characters, as opposed to the setting of the series.
Yeah.
Q-Ranger clearly had a darker setting for the series, but it was a brighter tone, I think.
Yeah. Bubblegum apocalypse.
Yeah. Which I think is a good way to describe it. This is more of
This is almost like...
They're going for more of a charming brokenness with the...
Yeah,
with the
and
Lupinrangers.
it was clearly a large attack, because they were all in different places.
Yeah.
But in a less of a world-ending way, and more of I was going to say famous terrorist attack kind of way.
Yeah. And they went for very personal with each of them, which I think is a good call, once again, because when you can't go bigger on the conflict, you go deeper on the conflict.
I would really like to see some characterization for Patrangers who are not red.
Yeah.
Because Red is getting a fair amount of... He has a character.
He's gotten more of the screen time than the others. He's very abrasive, though.
He is very abrasive, but you can also kind of... Because they counterbalance that with his whole I promise to get the people who will burn your place down. So you're starting to get a picture of him as an individual who is as abrasive as he is because he really feels the weight of his duty.
I promise we'll get those criminals who burned down your store, even if we need to destroy every highway in this city. We don't need you to destroy any highways, no matter how many highways it takes. We'll bring them to justice, or at the very least, ruin traffic for everyone.
Destroy the transit system of the city. One highway at a time.
Sometimes this job, it really gets to you.
And then you can't get home at the end of the day.
Sometimes you just can't leave your job at the end of the day because you destroyed every commuter route home. But that's what it takes to be a cap. Okay, this is where I'm going to have fun with the Patrangers each week.
There you go.
There we go. That's just gonna be the voice for all of them. I'm gonna use that for Pink. I'm gonna use it for Green. It's gonna be great. Even when Goody's on their side, it's like, yeah, I'm Goody. I'm on the side of the cops now.
I'm grizzled.
I'm no longer whimsical. I save my whimsy for when I'm doing my side crimes. Alright, so you need to get to work. So I do. I think that's probably about it for this week.
I guess.
Did you have more to say?
No, I was just having fun.
Oh.
Listening to you be grizzled.
We're gonna take him in, dead or alive. No. We need him alive before you take him in. Dead or alive. Preferably alive, please. Look, we're the cops. Probably make the right choice. Anybody got a coin? We promise we'll find the person who destroyed your home. You destroyed our home. And we'll find ourselves through deep introspection. So I think that...
And with that...
and with that, until next time, farewell, Ranger fans, and let the power protect you. I don't know what that union was, but I think I need to talk to HR.